Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. In New Delhi, the new book, Climate Underdogs, Chapter India, by journalist Smitha Verma, highlights 12 innovative Indian entrepreneurs tackling climate change through grassroots solutions. Featured innovators include Angiras, Mist.io, and Zara Biotech, focusing on sustainable materials, predictive farming tools, and algae-based solutions. The book emphasizes India's spirit of jugaad, showcasing how local challenges inspire impactful solutions. With endorsements from notable figures like Rajiv Makhni and Tiska Chopra, Verma's work connects individual efforts to global climate action discussions. Climate Underdogs is available through PLUC and digitally on pluc.tv, celebrating the power of local innovation in addressing climate issues.
In the United States, recent discussions highlight the concept of saturation in greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, and its limited effect on Earth's temperature. Notably, scientists William Van Wijngaarden and William Happer explain that while carbon dioxide absorbs infrared radiation, its capacity to do so is nearly maxed out. This means that adding more carbon dioxide has minimal impact on temperature increases. Additionally, a new edition of Climate at a Glance aims to educate young people about climate topics, emphasizing the importance of understanding the science behind climate change. Overall, these insights encourage a more nuanced view of climate science.
Scientists warn that climate change is reaching critical tipping points, with coral reefs facing irreversible damage and the Amazon rainforest at risk of collapse as global temperatures rise. This alarming news comes just before the COP30 climate summit in Brazil, where researchers urge nations to reduce carbon emissions. Despite the challenges, there are positive developments in renewable energy, which now generates more electricity than coal for the first time. Environmental scientist Tim Lenton emphasizes the need for urgent climate action to reverse warming and protect vital ecosystems. The world is currently on a path toward 3.1 degrees Celsius of warming this century.
Australia's Minister for Climate Change and Energy, Chris Bowen, is set to visit India this week for important meetings focused on renewable energy and climate initiatives. In New Delhi, he will meet with Indian officials, including Prahlad Joshi, to kick off the first Renewable Energy Partnership Ministers' meeting. Additionally, he will engage with Minister Manohar Lal during the 5th India-Australia Energy Dialogue. This visit highlights the strengthening ties between Australia and India, particularly in energy and climate action, showcasing a collaborative effort to address global challenges and promote sustainable development.
In India, Nikol EV is making strides in sustainable mobility by expanding its electric vehicle charging network for small commercial vehicles. The company has partnered with Tata Motors to install 1,000 new public charging stations across cities like Pune, Mumbai, and Bangalore. These stations will be strategically located at logistics hubs to support fleet operators and enhance efficiency. With fast charging capabilities and digital solutions, this initiative aims to make electric vehicle charging seamless and reliable. It aligns with India's goals to reduce carbon emissions and support the growing demand for electric mobility in the commercial transport sector.
Waaree Renewable Technologies in India is celebrating a remarkable surge, with its shares rising 9.61% to £1,242.10 on October 13, 2025. This increase follows the company's impressive quarterly results, showing a 47.73% revenue growth and a more than doubling of profit after tax. Despite a mixed performance in the energy sector, Waaree stands out with a strong order book of 3.48 gigawatts to be executed over the next 12 to 15 months. Additionally, the company is expanding its solar power initiatives in Maharashtra and Rajasthan, contributing positively to the renewable energy landscape.
India is making strides in renewable energy by inviting bids for a feasibility study on floating wind farms led by the Indian Institute of Technology in Madras. This initiative aims to assess the potential and economic viability of offshore wind energy along India's coastline, which has been largely untapped. The study will help develop a roadmap for scaling up wind turbine sizes and address challenges like costs and logistics. Notably, India has already surpassed its goal of having 50% of its electricity capacity from non-fossil sources by 2030, achieving this milestone 5 years early. Exciting times lie ahead for India's clean energy future.
India faces significant challenges due to climate change, particularly regarding water scarcity. Rising temperatures and erratic rainfall are stressing water supplies, impacting industries like power generation, textiles, and steel. By 2030, many thermal power plants may experience severe water shortages, threatening energy security. The Central Water Commission reports that 17% of groundwater blocks are overexploited, affecting nearly 600 million people. To address these issues, India is encouraged to adopt innovative water management strategies, such as circular water economies and dynamic pricing. With proactive measures, businesses can enhance resilience and potentially benefit from improved efficiency and reduced costs.
Nava Raipur, the green capital of Chhattisgarh, India, is rapidly evolving into a vibrant technological and tourism hub. With a focus on sustainability, the city boasts wide roads and underground utilities, aiming for net zero emissions by 2035. A significant semiconductor plant is being established, expected to produce billions of chips annually by 2030, enhancing its industrial profile. Additionally, a film city and convention center are set to boost tourism and hospitality, creating thousands of jobs. With prestigious educational institutions and eco-friendly projects, Nava Raipur is on track to become a model for modern urban living and sustainable development.
India is making impressive strides in the steel industry, particularly in customized, cold-rolled tubes and profiles, with a growth rate of 7.8%. This growth is fueled by sectors like automotive, construction, and renewable energy. Mother India Forming, based in Bengaluru, plays a vital role by providing precision-engineered components that meet industry demands for safety and efficiency. With state-of-the-art facilities and a skilled workforce, the company exports to major markets worldwide, including Europe and North America. This aligns with India's vision to transition from raw steel exports to value-added products, enhancing its global standing in the steel sector.
A recent report warns that the world is facing an imminent ecosystem collapse due to accelerating climate change, with coral reefs at risk of permanent loss. Researchers highlight that global warming is nearing critical thresholds, particularly affecting the Amazon rainforest in Brazil, which could collapse if temperatures rise beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius. However, there is a glimmer of hope. Renewable energy has surpassed coal generation for the first time in early 2025. Scientists urge countries to take urgent action at the upcoming COP30 summit to reduce carbon emissions and combat these alarming changes in our climate and ecosystems.
A new study from India highlights how climate change is impacting food supply chains in Uttarakhand's districts of Rudraprayag, Udham Singh Nagar, and Almora. The research identifies 19 environmental stressors, including rising temperatures and droughts, that threaten food security. Rudraprayag is the most vulnerable, while Almora shows potential for improvement with better climate adaptation strategies. The study emphasizes the need for integrated climate responses, such as enhancing digital infrastructure and improving water management. By prioritizing these actions, local governments can strengthen food systems and support farmers in adapting to climate challenges, ultimately fostering resilience in the region.
A recent report reveals that we have crossed a critical climate tipping point, marking the end of conditions suitable for warm water coral reefs. Researchers from 23 countries warn that human activities have pushed global temperatures beyond 1.2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, leading to mass coral die-offs, particularly affecting reefs like Australia's Great Barrier Reef. While the situation is dire, there's hope in the form of positive climate actions, including the growth of renewable energy sources. Advocates encourage everyone to support initiatives that promote climate action, as every effort counts in protecting our planet's ecosystems.
In Pakistan's northern region of Gilgit-Baltistan, indigenous knowledge is playing a vital role in combating climate change. Shepherd Wasiat Khan, after experiencing a glacier burst, successfully alerted his village, ensuring no lives were lost despite significant property damage. With approximately 13,000 glaciers, Pakistan faces increased risks from glacial lake outburst floods. While the government has implemented early warning systems, many residents prefer traditional methods, trusting local signals over technology. This reliance highlights the importance of community knowledge in disaster preparedness. Recently, 3 shepherds were recognized for their bravery in saving lives, showcasing the heroism within these communities.
For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note, these stories were AI generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.